funny how that works out. Okay. Alright. Hello Kitty Island Adventure must be a really good game. Banging and egg eating. That's a combination. I don't know how to feel tonight. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm not saying that sounds sarcastic, by the way, just that's unfortunate. Yeah. I'm waiting for the one who suggested this to get here. I guess while we wait, pickle. I don't know, just pickle. Pickle, pickle, Pina Canada. Pina Canada. There's something that's always funny. We have a like. You know what that means. I'm watching very menacingly. Yep, you sure are. Well, you know what that means. It's time for me to say it. Welcome to Wonder After Dark. Before we begin, number one, not it has nothing to do with the topic, but Family Guy premiered on Fox January 31st, 1999. Just wanted to take a brief moment to acknowledge that. The only reason I'm not talking about Family Guy tonight is because there's just too much content between 1999 and now. So I think that's going to be a mini series. You missed yesterday, Spot. Oh yeah, he did. I forgot he wasn't here. Well, Cosmic wasn't here either, but rated Sonic X season 1 of 6. Yep. All right, let's put this back on the shelf. I'll be right back. The next little bit I would like to add before we start tonight's topic, we may need a temporary setup for the next couple of episodes, but let's not dwell upon that. And the last thing I tried telling Jessie that's too low, but she said she'd rate it lower if I didn't shut. That's not. I never said that. No, I'm. Are we really about to do this? I never said I would rate it lower if you didn't shut up. God damn it. Anyway, last little thing I want to add before we start. I gaslighting funny. Oh yeah, gaslighting's real fucking funny. All right. Okay, the last little thing I would like to add I did ask you-know-who if he would like to tune in tonight. He politely declined, but was very appreciative of the offer. Better luck next time. Although his reasoning was actually very justified. I'm getting my page ready. Maybe you should stop at... Okay, but you act like that's all I do is ask. I'm not trying to get aggressive, but you act like that's all I do. Yes, I know. Anyway, let's get back on track. Let's get back on track. Also, just so you know, I only ask to be nice, okay? I like to offer. I like to be nice. It will be a nice little, hey, we haven't done this in a while. It'd be nice. Now, back to the show. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a 1990 American superhero film with... If the mob comes after you, don't quit. Don't be like you have a point, but anyway. I will say, though, you have a point, but do not jinx it. Do not. To quote Mr. Wong, yep. I knew that was coming. We're only 6 minutes into this, and I've already been interrupted like 4 times. That's amazing. Okay, anyway. Oh, yeah. I was almost positive that we covered this movie. Black people run fast, problem run faster. Also, you have 98 subs. Yeah, I have 98, but only 2 people watch this show. How does that work? I have no idea. No, I'm just completely serious. Like, how in God's name that worked out, I have no idea. None. Not a damn idea. Talk about child... Nope, not gonna. You already asked me to do Ninja Turtles, so I don't want to go off track another 76 times. I'm not saying that to be rude, but we're 7 minutes in and I was only just getting to it. Not trying to sound like an asshole, by the way, especially after the Sonic X incident. I mean, it was funny, but yeah, badly named Predator toy, funny. The only reason why I'm dancing around what it's actually called is because of YouTube's policies. Granted, you said it just fine, but what's to say they won't delete it later? Listen, I like to push the boundaries, but I still like to play it safe. I'm sure my philosophy makes sense. With that, shampoo called cum. Yep, also I think Spider left again. Anyway, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a 1990 American superhero film, which I'm almost positive that we already covered, so I'm covering it alongside Secret of the Ooze. Anyway, based on the comic book characters created by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. It is the first film adaptation of the characters and was directed by Steve Barron and written by Todd W. Langen and Bobby Herbeck from a story by Herbeck. As I say, I don't know if I mentioned this if we reviewed this movie last time, but the VHS came with a coupon book for Pizza Hut. If we did mention it, if we did review this movie already, then you probably did mention that. But even if we haven't reviewed it already, you probably mentioned that some other time. I don't know. But anyway, the film stars Judith Haug, or Guy, and Elliot, or something, I don't know. But there's a problem with the coupon book, do tell. Anyway, Judith, name I'm not even going to try and pronounce, and Elias Koteas, with the voices of Brian Toshi, Josh Pays, Corey Feldman, and Robbie Rist. Fuck. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles follows the Turtles on a quest to save their master, Splinter, with their new allies, April O'Neil and Casey Jones, from the Shredder and his Foot Clan. Plain and simple. You want to know why? Because the pizza place featured in the movie, Domino's, and the coupon book, Pizza Hut. And when the bullshit man says that's bullshit, that's bullshit. There, I finished it for you. Just catching my breath here. Do you like Pizza Hut? Yes, I do. Okay, anyway. That plain and simple. Just yes, I like Pizza Hut. Now let's get back on topic. The film was produced by Golden Harvest Entertainment Company alongside Limelight Productions and 888 Productions. I've seen some Walmart brand pizza with Ninja Turtles on the box. Yep, typical food tie in. And the film was distributed by New Line Cinema, a studio that I genuinely forget even still exists. Did you say 888? Yes, I did. 888 Productions. That's the name of a production company. Back to the movie. The film 800 588 2300. Did you really just copy your phone number in here? I actually forgot what your number is. No. Okay, good to know. Good to know you did not pull a spider. Anyway, I'm doing Empire today. I'm so stupid that I didn't even realize that was Empire today. Nah, I'm being I'm dead serious. I did not realize that that was Empire today. Ooh, 405 673 0474. Gee, let's give that a call, why don't we? Oh, because we're funny. Because this is Wonder After Dark, where we like to be funny. What the hell is that? what? What? I put my number 2. Oh, that's love. That's even better. 2 2 8 9 4 8. I just bashed my Vaseline on my. I'm playing with my Rose toy. Anyway, there's something that hasn't been set up. My phone is charging, so I can't pick up. Damn. That's unfortunate. So we only get one time the funny tonight. Anyway. It's I'm using my Rose toy, dumb. I I said it correctly. I said it correctly. I didn't fuck it up. I said I said I'm using my dad came upstairs and asked him. Good. Good, good, good. You said I'm playing with my. I said it Is it not? I'm playing with. You never. Whatever. Let's get back to the show because I don't want an 8. Damn you. On that note, the film released March 30th, 1990 in the US. Maybe it's because you haven't heard it in a while, I'll let it slide. Good, you're not going to bully me for once. Anyway. But yeah, I haven't actually heard it in a while. Well, thanks for distracting me from my suicidal thoughts. I mean, hey, as long as you at least found it funny. Imagine Ninja Turtles with with dildos. I don't even have a joke for that. I don't have a joke for that. That by itself, individually, side splitting fun. That just is the joke. Is Pizza Tower even as good as people act like it is? No, I just looked at Steam. Like, I see so much shit for that game, and I don't get it. And I'm not saying that to be I've heard it's fan. I mean, I'm sure it is a good game, but like, shit, if bro here spends, oh good, 69 hours on record, currently in game, 69 hours on record. Pizza Tower Vor. The turtles eat pizza. Back to the movie. The film had a budget of $13.5 million and made $202 million, so it was definitely a big success. TMNT Vor. Yep, anyway. The next mutation. Stay tuned. Anyway. The film adapts the early Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comics with several elements taken from the animated series airing at the time. Jesse Vor, yep, same here. The turtle costumes were developed by Jim Henson's Creature Shop, and it was one of Jim Henson's last projects before his death shortly before the premiere. Rest in peace, King. I know and have a lot of kings. Anyway. Living and deceased. Anyway. Filming took place in 1989 in both North Carolina and New York City, so this is now the most local movie we have ever discussed. That is also the closest you're getting to me doxing myself. And this is why I got you to review this film, because Jim Henson, hey Mob, you're not funny. You're not funny. You're not funny. You're not funny. You will never be funny. You already sent me that video, but I'm going to watch it anyway.
I've told you a million times not to wake me up like that.
Oh, nigga, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, nigga. Maybe you got rid of that old yee-yee ass haircut you got.
Never mind, different video. I thought that was the same one. Never mind, that... I don't think I'm going to get to reviewing the movie at this point. Serena overrated. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I knew it was Serena. Okay, on that note, back to the movie. I didn't ask Platt. Whatever. More pokey shit. Stay tuned, bitches. Anyway. I mean bitches affectionately and as a joke. I'm not angry, but I sure want to be. Anyway. The film was released theatrically on May 30th, 1990 by New Line Cinema. It grossed 202 million... I mean bitches in a bad way. I like Serena. Ice cream? I love ice cream. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Anyway. It was the highest grossing independent film up to that time. I like Lily. Okay. And the 9th highest grossing film worldwide of 1990. It was followed by Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze, in 1991, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 in 1993. It is the only film in the original trilogy to not be distributed by 20th Century Fox internationally. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Yep. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Stay tuned. Anyway. We're Sex. Hi Sex, my name is Sex. What? Anyway. On that note. The film is based mainly on the early Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comics, including the stories of the Turtles' origins, the rooftop battle, sojourn to the farmhouse. I don't even know if I said that correctly. I'll discuss more when we get to TMNT 2, yep. And battle with Shredder. Elements, however, were also taken from the animated series at the time, such as the Turtles' colored bandanas and their love of pizza, elements of Michelangelo's character, and April O'Neil as a television reporter instead of a lab assistant. I don't read the comics. Anyway. Much of the production took place in North Carolina, with a couple location shoots in New York City to capture famous landmark areas. So, talk about Casey. Can you slow down? Such as the World Trade Center. 9/11 was bad. the Times Square, the Empire State Building, and the Hudson River. Filming in North Carolina took place at the North Carolina Film Studios, where New York rooftop sets were recreated and simulated. 9/11 was God. Yep, sure. Anyway, the turtle costumes were created by Jim Henson's Creature Shop in London. Jim Henson said that the creatures were the most advanced he had ever worked on. They were first made of fiberglass, but then remolded out of clay. They were produced as molds to cast the whole body in foam rubber latex. The work at the Creature Shop was completed within 18 weeks. They prank call 911. No, I'm not gonna. No. Anyway. The costumes used state-of-the-art animatronics to make the face masks expressive. Why? Prank call 911. Do I need to say why? Anyway. I don't have a joke for that, both Anyway, you're genuinely confused why I don't want to prank call 911. Are we thinking of the same 911? Spider, I don't know if you're still watching this, but do you want to tell our friend here why prank calling 911 is a bad idea? Just tell me. Ah, yes. Tell you for shits and get. Yes, tell you why prank calling the emergency hotline is a bad idea. I tried to control my anger for this one, but for your standards, that's a fucking duh-head thing. Like, not saying that like you're stupid. Not at all. I would hate to sound rude, but even for you, that was like, duh. Back to the movie. I'm stupid. You're the puppy that doesn't listen. Well, Sir Topham Hatt, let's just say he's a puppy in need of a good trainer. You are Junior. I swear to God, you are Junior. Except 50 times worse. Good Lord. Anyway, the masks included a set of... You're the monkey who listens way too literally. Okay, so what does that make Spider? If I'm the monkey that listens way too literally, and you're fucking Junior from Thomas and the Magic Railroad, what does that make Spider? Spider is the ancient one. I hate that that's actually funny, and I hate that I walked right the hell damn into that. Anyway. Hey, Copper, I know what you're thinking. Do not. No. Anyway. The masks included a set of internal animatronic mouths, eyes, and eyebrows, which were managed by a technician with the help of a computer. Numbers. Anyway. The computer could codify sets of expressions such as anger or awe, which were later programmed into the keys of a joystick handed by the technician. Capture of movement was also used for the lips. The technician could wear a special helmet with cameras recording the lips when pronouncing a phrase and transferring to the mechanical lips embedded in the mask. Look, I read something without fucking it up. I'm impressed. Right now, what are you saying? Preparing for the Ancient One's return. Cue baby one more time. But I can't cue it because it's copyrighted. Anyway. Major studios such as Walt Disney Pictures, Columbia Pictures, Universal Pictures, MGM, Orion Pictures, 20th Century Fox, Paramount, and Warner Bros. Turned down distribution for the film because they were worried that despite the popularity of the cartoon and the toy line, that the film could be a box office disappointment, like Masters of the Universe was just a couple years prior. By the way, the voice actor of He-Man died. The voice actor for He-Man died. My loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe, when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one time. I have the virginity. But yeah, the voice actor who played He-Man died. Anyway, rest in peace, He-Man. Yep, 25 years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. Anyway, the film found distribution roughly halfway through the initial production via the then small and independent production company New Line Cinema, which had been known for distributing low-budget B-movies and art house fare. Yep. According to Brian Henson, the film was finished in post-production, largely without Barron. Editor Sally Mank, who later edited many films by Quentin Tarantino, stay tuned, was removed as production company Golden Harvest did not like her work. And I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world was made up of this brotherhood of man, or whatever that means. Anyway. Also, look at those bitches. If you've seen Tarantino's films, Sally Mank does some great work, but stay tuned. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed, just to get it all out what's in my head. Yep, anyway. But what about that motherfucking reception? By the way, I genuinely don't think Spider is watching right now. I am feeling a little peculiar. I'm always feeling a little peculiar. Anyway. Okay, that motherfucking reception. Nani? Okay, you're still here. The count said 1, so I thought you left. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside. Anyway. And I take a deep breath and I get real high. I always join back in when you mention me. You're horny. Kill me. Yep. Kill me, kill me, kill me. I see somebody is feeling suicidal. And I scream at the top of my... I love how Spider is going through it and Sylv is just... Sylv, Trip, whatever. Whatever name you want to go by. And I said, hey, yeah. Anyway. Let's get back to the movie. I said, hey, what's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. I have a knife on my bed. Oh, please don't. No. I'm actually serious. Please don't. Do not. I'll stop. Do not. Do not. Don't. If you're feeling depressed, don't. The reception for this movie is so low. Yes, it is. On the film's initial release, Roger James Collins Ebert gave the film 2.5 out of 4 stars and concluded it to be nowhere near as bad as it might have been and possibly is the best possible Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. It supplies, in other words, more or less what Turtle fans will expect. Like, for real, this is a great movie. Yes, it is. Anyway. Roger Ebert singled out the production design, which he described as a low-rent version of Batman or Metropolis. The thing is, I kinda see it. Anyway. Variety praised the film's tongue-in-cheek humor and amusingly outlandish martial arts sequences, but thought it was he even watching the same movie? I don't know, and I don't think so. Anyway, By the way, do not look at that knife on your bedside. Anyway, but thought it was visually rough around the edges. Well, it's a low budget movie. That's the thing. All of these people criticize the movie for being low budget. It's a low budget martial arts movie. What did you expect? And look, that anger was justified. No, but for real, my anger just then was actually completely justified. Anyway, I'm playing with the knife. I do that. Now, you better not. I guess it's fine if you play with it. Just do not. I know you're not feeling well, but do not. I can't even see you right now, but I can see you. Just do not. I don't. Anyway, this film feels like it has a high budget because the costumes are actually, like, I could sing my praises about the Discord. Okay. I don't know what to say in the chat. I just don't feel good. Okay, well, that's fair. That's fair. There's something I want to talk to you about, but I'll save it for later. I'll save it for after the show. For now, I'll hit you with this. Let's talk about how the stuntman did all these. Oh, yeah. These stunt people, I hope to God they got paid amazingly, because they are wildin'. Like, those suits do not, I mean, they look great, but they do not look comfortable. But those, yeah, like, just, those stuntmen deserve the biggest of paychecks. Like, if they didn't get them back then, yeah, just, yeah. This was in 1990. Well, I mean, yeah. Anyway, though, also let's talk about the shitty UK version. In a minute, I'll get to that. Janet Maslin of the New York Times criticized the cinematography, stating that it was so poorly photographed that the red masked turtle looks almost exactly like the. Are we watching the same movie? This is slowly becoming an episode of the Angry Video Game Nerd. Let's talk about the shitty UK version, the one that edits out the nunchuck. I mean, I would say that that's shitty, and truth be told, it is shitty, but that's kind of typical for Ninja Turtles media in the UK prior to, like, 2012. The red masked turtle, can they not say Raph? Ruh-roh, Raggy, retard, Scooby-Doo, stay tuned. But Teenage Mutant Hero Turtle, yep. Oh yeah, in case you, in case you did not know, yeah, most TMNT media was dubbed under the name Hero Turtles in the UK, because apparently ninjas are bad. But then again, if you know Korea, samurais are bad, although ninjas are good. What? Anyway, the Queen hates the Japs. There is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no Queen of England. Based, yep. Okay, no. Anyway, what? Okay, But what about home video? Oh yeah, home video! Oh! Okay, Live Entertainment Incorporated announced that the film James Collins would go to VHS via its Family Home Entertainment label on October 4th, 1990, The suggested retail price was $24.99 per cassette. Pizza Hut engaged in a $20 million marketing campaign tied to the film, despite the fact that it was Domino's Pizza used as product placement in the film itself. I have the exclusive Pizza Hut DVD of the film. That's cool, sweetie. Uh, as per, my head hurts. Ah, the UK version, as previously stated, removed Eastern fighting weapons like the nunchaku using alternate shots of Michelangelo in order to conceal his weapon, or omitting the show off duel between Michelangelo and a member of the Foot Clan. Also, the scene of Shredder in the garbage shredder was heavily edited, and the Turtle Power song was edited to change the word ninja to hero, as per the UK television series at the time. Although the unedited version would later be released in the UK on DVD in 2004. One time I ordered Pizza Hut in 2004. It came with a DVD of the movie. That's actually a kind of a neat story, even if it's incredibly uneventful. Can I get a doo-doo caca coffee? Anyway. I'm so epist. It's a bare bones well, I mean, of course. Yeah. It contains a preview of Son of the Mask. Ew, disgusting. Stay tuned. Yep. Although we have to cover the good mask first. Yes, the mask. So we're going to cover the good mask, then the shit one. Alright, anyway. On October... Anyway, on October 4th, 1990, the film was released on VHS and reached number... Talk about nigga. Okay. Nigga is a guh. Anyway, on October 4th, 1990, the film was released to VHS, and it reached number 4 in the home video market. And that was basically it for a while. In fact, that was it for like the better part of a decade. Then it was released on DVD in the US and Canada on September 3rd, 2002. It includes dynamite. Close the candle. Anyway, son of a bitch. Okay, there we go. Anyway, it was released on DVD on September 3rd, 2002. Guess what movie that's from? Quick, change the channel. Anyway. Street Fighter, stay tuned. Oh, lovely. You've been pestering me to watch Street Fighter for a while. Anyway. Son of a bitch. Okay, anyway. What I was going to say. The film was released on DVD, September 3rd, 2002. Do a morph. Okay. I'm not going to say anything fancy. I'm just going to do, then I'm going to get back to the movie. Back to the movie. It only includes minor special features, such as a trailer and interactive menus. It was also released on the mini DVD format. Remember that? Anyway, on August, review Hoodwinked. Oh, that's actually a great movie. I'm actually a little shocked we haven't reviewed Hoodwinked. Mini DVD are cute. Yeah, they are. Pointless, but cute. Hoodwinked, stay tuned. Anyway. On August 11th, 2009, the film was released in a special edition. I love that movie. Same. Anyway, it was released in a special 25th anniversary edition box set commemorating the original comic book. This set contained Ninja Turtles 1, Secret of the Ooze, 3, and the 2007 CGI movie. No additional features were included, however, other than theatrical trailers. The red is blue scene is unironically so good. Yes, it is. Hoodwinked. Stay tuned. Anyway. Warner Home Video then released the film, along with Secret of the Ooze and Turtles 3, as a part of a triple feature Blu-ray in June 2012, minus the CGI film. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And finally, the film was added to Paramount Plus on September 19th, 2023. That pretty much covers it. The slap from the sequel is too damn funny, and I actually don't mind the sequel, at least what I remember from it. Watch your tone, MF. That slap is hilarious. Anyway. God. Anyway, Hoodwinked. Stay tuned. Alright, back to Turt. Alright, that pretty much covers it for the first movie. On to TMNT 2. Not yet. Anyway. Son of a bitch. Okay. Of course I have the first movie here, the original movie. This is probably one of the single most mass-produced DVDs maybe ever. I rate TMNT 1 a 10 out of 10. Same here. It's a great movie, but yeah. Also, add Hoodwinked to the pile of media using bunny rabbits as the FNAF funny. I always come back! Stu Matcher. How? Anyway. But yeah, this was released by New Line Home Entertainment. And it's one of these disgusting pieces of shit. It's a flip disc with widescreen on one side, full screen on the other. I hate flip discs so much. The acting is great, the costumes are great, the action is great, the story is great. Yep, it really is the closest possible thing to a perfect movie. I didn't say it was truly perfect, but it's the closest thing. FNAF, Donnie Darko, Watership Down, Wallace and Gromit. Stay tuned for all of those. Except for one major thing. Do tell. Wait, let's make me look ugly as shit. There we go. Look at the bags under my eye. We already did FNAF. I for Gore. The final battle with Splinter and Shredder Well, I mean, yeah, it is very anticlimactic, I will admit. Other than that, though, flawless. On You Spider, admittedly, yeah, after I said it, I realized it. So stay tuned for Donnie Darko, Wallace and Gromit, what else did you say? Watership Down. It's almost insultingly. Okay, yeah, I will agree. Talk about how it goes. How you mean how it doesn't? Because it really doesn't. Banjo Goat is the goat. I got horns. Yeah. No, but like Did I? Did I? I really don't want Hoodwink to hijack this, but anyway. What I was gonna say. But, yeah. The more my neck cracks, the more I'm convinced I'm gonna meet Jesus. Yeah, basically Shredder charges at Splinter and then Splinter flips him over with Mikey's nunchuck. Yeah, it basically there is no showdown. It's over in like a nanosecond. Yeah, just no joke, no comment. It's just over in a nanosecond. TMNT 2007 has this problem too. Yep. The schnitzel scene, I have no idea how you spell it. Oh, yeah, that acid trip. No, no. TMNT 2. Ah, I'm stupid. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Also, we'll get to TMNT 2 now. Yep. I remember the kid who sticks one up his nose. Yep. On to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Anyway, and they look ugly as ball. Oh, yeah, those kids look fucking horrendous. Like, yeah. Alright, but TMNT, 10 out of 10. Well, it's a 10 out of 10, but I'm knocking off 1 point for that showdown between Splinter and Shredder. Anyway, fun fact, they animated the film that way to emulate stop motion. Yep, and I think I know the next movie we're going to review. Anyway, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze, which for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to refer to as Secret of the Ooze. The movie decided to tone down the violence, but ended up having more fight scenes. Funny how that worked out. Yeah, anyway, I'm just going to refer to it as Secret of the Ooze for simplicity's sake. Tom Kenny and Tara Strong were originally in the film, but they were cut after the Weinstein Company picked up the movie and replaced them with bigger voice actor. That I saw myself when I read that. Oh my god, that's some shit I would say. And I hate it. Anyway, but yeah. Stupid. Anyway. How can you get bigger voice actors than... Exactly! Like, Tom Kenny was doing SpongeBob at the time. That's pretty big. What didn't Tara Strong do? I could talk company drama too, punk boy. Oh. he, he was a punk. She did ballet. And I shit the bed. Blame the harasser dude. Yep, it's always them. Oh! Anyway. Son of a bitch. Okay. Secret of the Ooze is a 1991 American superhero film based on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles characters, created by... I blame everyone! I blame Jesse. Okay. Who's that girl? Anyway. Created by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. But you already knew that! I guess since they were TV actors, they thought movie actors were more professional. Which, if that's the case, that's stupid. Anyway. Directed by Michael Pressman and written by Todd W. Langen, it is the sequel to Teenage Mutant... Do you have Knuckles on DVD? No, I do not. Anyway. It is the sequel to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the second installment in the original trilogy. Hee. It stars Paige Turco and David Warner. Better not. Anyway. With the voices of Brian Tochi, Robbie Rist, Adam Carl, and... I have it on DVD. The Flames of Disaster, anyway. And Laurie Faso. Picking up after the events of the first film, the Shredder returns at command of the Foot Clan for revenge on the Turtles. When he learns the secret behind the Turtles' mutation, he becomes more dangerous than ever. Flames of Disaster was funny. Yes, it was. The film reveals the origins of Splinter and the Turtles and introduces 2 new villains. Toka and Razar, aka not Bebop and not Rocksteady. Anyway, unlike the first film, the turtles fight mostly bare-fisted to tone down the violence. Also, how did Shredder survive? Tell me this. Matthew Lillard will be returning as Stu in Scream 7. How? The film was produced by Golden Harvest and was distributed in the US by New Line Cinema and internationally by 20th Century Fox. Toka and Rezar actually made it to other media, which I often forget. TV Crush had survived. I don't get it! Anyway. The film released March 22nd, 1991, just a little, ever so slightly under a year later. He has a TV for a head. Also, talk about how Roman survived. How? That says it best. Just how? Seriously, I'm tuning out every other word surrounding how. How? Anyway. The film had a budget of 25. Somehow, Stu returned. What if Scream 7 is actually a time travel movie? Anyway. If that actually happens, I'm so sorry. Anyway. The film had a budget. Feel free to take a shit. Anyway. Somehow Stu returned. Stu, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing? Making chocolate pudding. Why are you making chocolate pudding at 4 o'clock in the morning? Because I've lost control of my life. Rugrats. Stay tuned. Scream 7 being a time travel movie would be crazy because wasn't one of the stab movies like that? I think so, but I don't know for sure. The film had a budget of 27. Make the stab films for real. Yes, anyway. The film had a Sour Patch Kid. Anyway, I'm going a little loony. What? The film had a budget of $25 million and made $78.7 million. Ooh. It received mixed reviews from critics upon release, who said that it was a departure from the much darker tone of its predecessor. However, it was financially successful, grossing $78.7 million against a production budget of $25 million, becoming the 13th highest grossing film domestically in the year of its release. A piece of shit, sequel was released in 1993, simply titled Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. Every single word that I just read was written in quotes. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. Anyway. I'm not reading the complete production history of this movie, so I'm just going to read this first part, the least surprising part. Due to the massive success of the first film, a sequel was expected, and a sequel we got. But what about that motherfucking reception? Again! The second film received mixed reviews from critics. On Rotten Tomatoes, it has a rating of 35% based on reviews from 43 critics, 0 to 50 and 4, with the talk about how Vanilla Ice somehow he improvised. Somehow Stu returned, and somehow Ice. I was about to say Ice Cube. That would have been really bad. Vanilla Ice. Plagiarized Under Pressure by Queen. The consensus honestly, it's absolutely oh, it is hilarious. It's peak cinema. It's Kino. It's cunt. Anyway, the consensus reads. I think I have Tourette's. The consensus reads. Not only is the movie's juvenile dialogue unbearable for adults, but the turtles' dopey and casual attitude towards physical violence makes them poor kids' role models. Welcome to Ninja Turtles, dumbass! Actually, Ice Ice Baby is the original and has a slightly different tune. Okay, no. Anyway, Gaslight, Gatekeep, Roderick rules. Okay, no, we don't. I had to think, like, did we do Roderick rules already? But yeah, we did. I don't think we did Dog Days, though. I don't think. Yeah, we still have. Okay, we haven't done Dog Days. I'm gonna decide what the next movie is. James Collins, anyway. Stay tuned tomorrow. Okay, I guess it's Dog Days. Maybe. God, I was presented with two great ones tonight. Anyway, on Metacritic, the film had a. Sunday is Groundhog Day. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That's going to be fun. Anyway, on Metacritic, the score. I was seriously about to say the score has a film. You heard that right. I'm so sleep deprived that I was really about to say the score has a film. I'm that EP that I was really about to say that. The score has a film. Wade's Levy Flidley. Wade's Flidley Levy all over the place. Wade Whipple. The Flames of Disaster. Anyway. The film has a score. Puppy Snack, The and the Ate a Girl. Anyway. The film has a score of 45 out of 100 based on reviews from 20 critics indicating mixed or average reviews. Dave Keir of the Chicago Sun-Times calls the film a fast, funny, engagingly unpretentious 88 minutes that, moving between martial arts dust-ups and random satirical jibes, achieves a more successful mix of action and humor than the first. There is plenty for adults here as well as children. What does it say? Wade's Rose Toy Levy of Disaster Pre-Bathroom Puppy Snack The and the Ate a Girl in the Discord. I could feel my brain melting reading that. Oh my god. I feel like my mush. Mush. That's. This shows I didn't send you anything. Anyway. But what about home video? The film was originally released on VHS in North America on July 31st, 1991. And again, that was pretty much the end of the story for a while. I mean that as in servers. You better shut the fuck up. I mean that lightheartedly as a friendly joke, but I'm still going to ask you to shut. Anyway. Politely, though. I'm not going to be rude about it. I have that kind of snarky tone, but I said I have that snarky tone, but I'm still being polite. I'm going to ask you politely to stop anyway. That was pretty much the end of the story until September 3rd, 2002, same day as the first movie, when the film was released on DVD in the US and Canada. Just like the first movie, it only contained minor special features, such as interactive menus. Yeah. Okay, brief break. Brief break. Time for the funny image. Even though I just showed it a minute ago, because I was looking it up, but whatever. Time for the funny image. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Cuckoo Bell, yep. Or Caco Bell, I can't read. You know, I say that as a joke, but honest to God, at this point, I genuinely don't think I can read. Kevin Nash, who was seen in The Punisher, played Super Shredder. I actually don't remember if I knew that already or not. I was gonna say, like, yeah, but then I was like, wait, did I know that? Yeah, I don't know. But anyway. On August 4th, 2009, the film was released in a special Kevin Nash the Wrestler, It's Sexual Baby. Anyway, Seth Rollins, I'm coming for you, boy. And I'm coming hard. I don't care. You come in my face. I'm sorry, but whenever you bring up wrestling, my brain immediately jumps to those videos. And Sting, always coming. Tully Blanchard, I want you. I want you. It's sexual, baby. God. Anyway, on August 4th, 2009, the film was included in a special 25th anniversary box set, the same one I just mentioned, containing Turtles 1, 2, 3, and the 2007. So there really ain't much more to discuss. Hey, James, don't shit the bed. Anyway. And of course, I have a copy of Secret of the Ooze as well. Again, just like the first movie, and Sting, always coming. Seth Rollins? Anyway, just like the first movie, this is probably one of the single most mass-produced DVDs, maybe of all time. Anyway, I actually did not read the bonus features for the first one, but bonus features for the follow-up include theatrical trailer, pick that flick game, and DVD-ROM content. And that's basically it. That's basically it. And again, this was also released by New Line Cinema. It contains Pick That Flick, which is also in Mr. Nanny. Except I don't own Mr. Nanny on DVD. Stay tuned again. No, anyway. There's the disc, pretty much the same as the first movie, except different title. Yep. Okay, on to the movie. Okay. I'm trying to, like, articulate. I know exactly what I'm about to say and what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to think of how to articulate it. Okay. The chaperone. No. Anyway. Alright. Alright. Anyway. I think what I'm about to say should make sense. Talk about the opening scene with the pizza. No, I think I know a better scene than that, and it's one that gets me every time. What's Splinter doing on the roof? Coming. I swear to God, that had to have been written as an intentional innuendo, because there's no way. That had to have been on purpose. What's Splinter doing on the roof? Coming. And I know that, like, in context, it's completely literal, but come on. Come on me, Squidward. Okay, anyway. Okay, now let's talk about how the final battle goes. Oh, yeah. The final battle, where Shredder is once again incredibly easily defeated. Why is this just a recurring... Yeah, Super Shredder does himself in by ripping apart the dot. Yeah. What is it with these movies and Shredder just basically like it's like it's like everything else that happens in these movies is like, you know, well-rounded, perfect, but then it's always Shredder that but this time it makes no sense cuz he's Super Shredder. Yeah, so there's no excuse. None. Not a damn excuse. Not a single excuse. He's Super Shredder, so he should be super powerful, but no. Can I have something to eat? No. Can I have something to eat? No. Can't you say anything else but no? Try asking again. Can I have something to eat? No. I unironically think Club SpongeBob might be one of the funniest episodes, and I don't hear enough people talk about that. Back to Turtles, but well, granted, the turtles can't fight him. I mean, yeah, that is accurate. Club SpongeBob Band Geeks, yep. But for real though, like, but other than that, what I was trying to say about Secret of the Ooze. Oh, I pissed off many people. Anyway, what I was trying to say about Secret of the Ooze. I'm sure this should make sense, and I'm sure this will make sense, but hear me out. While I think Ninja Turtles 1 is the better movie overall, and I much prefer the more grounded, darker tone, I think Secret of the Ooze might be the better Turtles movie. Yeah, Secret of the Ooze has more fight scenes. There are fight scenes in the first movie, but Secret of the Ooze has more, which is funny despite because it has a shorter run time. How that worked out, I have no idea. But anyway, but yeah, what I was saying, but tone down the violence, and then it's more violent. But anyway, but Secret of the Ooze, while I think Turtles 1 is the better movie overall, I think Secret of the Ooze might be the better Turtles movie. It should make sense where I'm coming from, but let me explain. I like the tone of the first film, but it's a great take. Okay, so for once, a take of mine ain't that bad. Like, don't get me wrong, I think TMNT 1 is the best of the two, and it's the better of the two. But I think if we're talking what the source material is, Secret of the Ooze is more faithful. Even if it, I guess, wasn't meant to be. Like, I don't think they were consciously saying to themselves, let's make a more faithful to the cartoons movie. Because I'm pretty sure even in the cartoons they use their weapons. Yeah, the original film is more like the Mirage comics, and Secret of the Ooze is more like the 87 cartoon. But, strangely enough, I think that's a good thing, that it's more like the cartoon. Nothing against the comics at all, but I think, I mean, in regards to both doing something different for each movie, it works well. You gotta change things up a little. The 87 series got away with Leo cutting up the enemies with swords because they're robots. Yep. Granted, the movies, you don't really have that excuse, but still. But I'm saying, like, Secret of the Ooze is more in line with the cartoon, but strangely enough, I think I really like that, and I think that was a smart move. So, yeah. I wouldn't call it, like, perfect by any means. It feels so much later than just 12:10, but it is a great movie, though. But which of the two do I prefer? Because I did say the first is the better of the two. Jesse Kane, yep. Anyway, I did say the first movie was the better of the two, and I do think so, but I seem to be leaning more towards Secret of the Ooze. So let's. TMNT 2 is a 8.5 out of 10. 1 second. Okay. Alright, okay. It loses points for Super Shredder. Yep. Alright. What I was going to say. While I do think TMNT 1 is the definitive better movie of the two, if I have to pick just one, it's a tricky choice, but if we're going on how fun they are, I'm going to have to go with TMNT 2. I'm going to have to go with Secret of the Ooze. But if we're going on quality, I'm going to go with the first movie. It goes 50-50. But regardless, I do enjoy both movies equally. But my real honest opinion, the first movie is the better movie, but Secret of the Ooze is the better Ninja Turtles movie. Very similar to Sonic, I must say. The first Sonic movie is a better movie. Sonic 2 is the better Sonic movie. A wise kid in an El Paso commercial once said, "Why not both?" Well, yeah, why not both? I guess you can have both. You can have your cake and fuck it too. Yay, 2 cakes. But yeah. I guess I'll agree with you. In terms of my rating, yeah, I'll have to agree with 8.5 out of 10. I'll have to agree with that. And I also agree with Super Shredder. It loses points for Super Shredder. Not have your cake and eat it too is a phrase for cheaters. Fair, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, well, we reviewed these movies, and actually quite shocked it didn't take me as long as I thought it would. Typically, if I review 2 movies in the same episode, it takes quite a while. But this time was was kind of painless. I'm actually surprised. I'm just taking a minute to catch my breath, if you're wondering. I'm not in a mood or anything, I'm just catching my breath. Date me. Okay, no, 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 no. Funny. Okay. Alright. Even though we just reviewed the movies, I got at least 3 more short, brief, quick things on my mind. Forever Alone. Stop. Anyway, I got 3 more things on my mind. One, an update on future content. 2, a mood check. And 3, a little episode of You Know What's Bullshit. First, the content update. Well, I guess we already got our content update earlier. I guess we're reviewing Dog Days tomorrow, followed by Groundhog Day. I think after Groundhog Day, I'm going to do Hoodwinked. Although there's something else that has my eye. Stay tuned. I'm keeping it a surprise for now, but stay tuned. In terms of videos, well, I do have quite a few videos in the works, but stay tuned for those. A certain conversation I had earlier actually gave me kind of a funny idea for a video. It's never gonna happen, but I can dream. Basically, the video idea that I got from this conversation was, what if we were to all, like, in secret, plan, like, a group IRL meetup, but then, shut up, but then we did not tell anybody else that we were coming. But come video, funny. But yeah. I don't know. I just thought that'd be a neat little video idea. Will it ever happen? I don't think so. But hey, it'd be funny. Like, you know, plan a group meetup and then not tell anyone. Let's record videos of ourselves. I mean, if you want to do like a microwave society thing, okay. I don't really have MWS set up, but you know, I guess if you really want to go there. Anyway. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering what this Tuesday's video is going to be, it's the third part in an ever-expanding saga. Stay tuned. Microwave Society calling all engines. Yes, Reddit. Funny. Anyway, they already reviewed Thomas and the Magic Railroad. They have to watch that one next. I need to see them get bored out of their minds. Anyway. Alright, now the mood check. I'm feeling alright. I mean, but overall I'm feeling alright. Had a very pleasant conversation earlier. And I must say, I'm going to make you feel worse. No, you're not. You better stop. Anyway, I must say, though, I did not realize that Copper went PP on shelf. Shut. Anyway. I must say, though, I did not realize that Hello Kitty Island Adventure was as great as it is. Must be a really good game. And I'm not saying that to be sarcastic. I mean that as, like, just wholesome, goofy, genuine joke. I might buy the game. I won't, purely on the basis that, I mean, I have nothing against Hello Kitty at all, but purely on the basis that you, listen, I may be the one who likes a whole ton of this over my shoulder, but you tell me how easy saying, anyway, but yeah, but I'm sure it's a great game. But yeah, there's the mood check. I'm feeling fine. Also, there's a special video coming sometime in February. Stay tuned. Yeah. Assuming this special video that I'm aiming for February ever takes up off the ground. Stay tuned. 41-year-old virgin redo. I said special video, not a stream. Stay tuned sometime in February. And now I'm going to get a little serious. Drop the jokes. Okay. I typically try to stay clear of politics on this show, with a few exceptions. And I do typically try to stay clear of current world events. Nope, I'm out. Okay, fair. But this I do need to bring attention to because I did hear about it and it pissed me the fuck off. So for a bit of context, a helicopter and a plane both crashed recently. Let me see where the crash occurred. It was actually not long ago, but it occurred. Okay. Okay, yeah, it happened in Washington, D.C. When did it... Okay, yeah, this occurred... Yeah, January... A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. Ill-timed, insensitive, but I will allow it. More Lego content. Stay tuned. Anyway, on January 29th, 2025, so just 2 days ago, PSA Airlines Flight 5342 collided in mid-air with a U.S. Army Sikorsky H-60 Black Hawk helicopter over the Potomac River, half a mile from the approach end of runway 33 of Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport in Arlington, Virginia. Okay, here's why I bring this up. And unfortunately, I do have to go there. Also, ill-timed, insensitive, but utterly hilarious. I'll let it slide. Anyway, the man who runs this country was asked if he would visit the site of the crash, because you're supposed to do that as president. What do you think the man said? Do not talk about... No, I have to because this pissed me off and I need to let it off my chest. Even unnamed, whatever. Okay. But yeah, basically, I'll keep it brief. Basically, he said the long version of fuck those kids. What did he say? What, you want me to go swimming? You want me to go swimming? Listen, we say a lot of dark, offensive, insensitive things on this show. But the difference is those are light-hearted jokes. That and most of the shit we joked about happened a long time ago. That and the jokes don't necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the individual speakers. I hate this country. Moving on. I'm done. There. Happy now? Read. Okay. Do not talk about him, even unnamed. I will not. Peter Griffin in classroom.gif. There. Just wanted to let that off my chest because it was horribly insensitive and not in a funny way. People fucking died. People lost their friends, family, lovers, children, relatives. People fucking died. And your response is to say what? You want me to go swimming? When asked if you would visit the crash site? And we'll be laughing about this in 20 years, not gonna lie. You know what? I can't argue. Granted, I did not intend to argue, but you're not wrong. In 20 years, I'm sure this will be the funniest thing in the world. But for now, look at 9/11, not gonna lie. I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm sure in 20 years it'll be the funniest thing in the world. Like, remember when that happened? That was awful. But for now, this is no laughing matter. Even if I did let the man falling into the river joke slide. Lego, stay tuned. But yeah. Just wanted to let that off my chest. Sorry to end this episode on a sour note. I thought you had something else to talk about. Well, I momentarily forgot, but now I remember. I need to go put this on the charger. So let me go do that. Okay, I did forget, but now I remember. Um, I think this is not what I was going to say originally, but it did just occur to me. I think I'm probably going to start taking more votes for episode topics and more polls. Because, like, sometimes I'm handed, like, two topics and they're both really good, but I can only pick one. I'm still doing dog days tomorrow, just so you know, but yeah, you might see more polls. You might see more votes for future topics. Yeah. Again, that was not what I was going to say originally, but yeah. You know what? Okay. I think we're going to do this. Okay. This is not something I've ever done on this show before, but fuck it. Because my brain has already turned to mush, I think we're just going to end this episode on kind of a what have we learned from tonight? Well, what have we learned? Oh. Also, my dick exploded in a plane, which caused it to crash. But will I elaborate further? No, because you've said far too much and enough. Nah, but for real. I think we're going to end this episode just on a little. Excuse me. I think we're just going to end this episode on a little. What have we learned tonight? I don't know if this is going to become a regular segment, but hey, I feel like doing it right now. So, what have we learned tonight? Well, we learned that lower budget movies are often the best, though I feel like that could apply to a lot of movies. We learned that Spider ain't feeling too good. Get well soon, buddy. We learned that I can actually do a show without getting too pissy. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, we learned again that Ninja Turtles 1 and 2 are great. And above all, we learned that there is no point to me mentioning any of this because the status quo will basically reset it. I have an extra unicorn horn Lego piece. I didn't think you were still here. Cool to know. I guess that ends the episode on a silly note, and I guess I can say it. I guess the main takeaway is that I guess we learned that I wasn't joined back on. And it's funny, you just joined right at the tail end. Literally, I was about to grab that bottle and do the outro. That was perfect timing. Anyway. But yeah, I guess we learned that you have an extra unicorn horn Lego piece. But above all, there is no point in me bringing any of this up because the status quo will basically reset itself back to zero tomorrow in order to maintain the status quo. That's our main takeaway. Also, I am attracted to Whiff's stinky musk, and I'm using my rose toy. But will I elaborate further? Nope, because you've said enough, and I've said enough. That was not on purpose. Whoops. Alan calls me Whiff, because I wear glasses. I was about to say, does he call you whiff because you stink? But no, that checks out. That's all the time we have for tonight. But for now, that's all the time we have for tonight. But always remember, eat your cereal, go to bed, to be continued. God made you special and he loves you very much. Eat your bum. Okay, if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Good night, and watch your tone, MF. I'm just waiting for you to finish your piece of shit. Just waiting for you to finish. Have a day.